In previous lecture, we have seen the capacitor, resistor in detail. Today, we are going to see the inductor, the third electronic component in detail. So, the main thing is resistor and inductor both look like similar to each other. So first of all, we have to understand what is the major difference between resistor and inductor. First of all, let me show the resistor, how the resistor look like. So if you see the both diagram, here this is the inductor and this is the resistor. You can see both by visualization, both look like similar to each other, but there is a huge difference between the working between them. How to identify which one is inductor, which one is resistor? First of all, inductor means what? Inductor is a coil. Listen carefully. Inductor is a coil or electromagnetic device that opposes any change in current. And what is the definition of resistor? Resistor an electronic component which opposes the flow of current. So this is the important difference between the working of inductor and resistor. So resistor creates opposition to the flow of current, means resistor stops the flow of current, and inductor creates opposition to the change in flow of current. I'll write down the definition so that you can understand it. Inductor is an electronic component which creates an opposition to the change in flow of current. This is the important thing. And resistor, I'll write down the definition of resistor as well so that you can understand the difference between inductor and resistor. Resistor as an electronic component which creates opposition to the flow of current only. See the difference? The only word change is here, the change. Means resistor creates opposition to the flow of current only, and inductor opposes the change in flow of current. It means if 1 ampere current is flowing through the resistor, it will create opposition to the flow of that 1 ampere current. Resistor will create opposition to the flow of 1 ampere current. But inductor will not create or will not oppose the 1 ampere current. When current value changes from 1 ampere to suppose 2 ampere, then that change in that current is opposed. So the constant current is not opposed in the inductor. In inductor, constant current is not opposed. See the definition and tell me whether there is a doubt. See the constructional diagram. This is the construction of inductor. This is also an inductor. This is also an inductor. So all these two diagrams, the inductors are shown over there. This is resistor. Resistor has three types: carbon composition resistor, wire wound resistor, metal film resistor. We'll see the types of inductor in detail, but first get the knowledge of inductor. What is exactly mean by inductor? Inductor creates opposition to the change in flow of current, and resistor creates opposition to the flow of current. Current constant असला तरी resistor अपोज करतो, current constant असला तर inductor अपोज करत नाही. Inductor हा अपोज करत नाही. जर करंट चेंज झाला तर इंडक्टर अपोज करतो. See, check whether there is any doubt. You can ask me the difference between inductor and resistor. Doubt then you will see the unit.
So invitation.
Now, similar to resistor, first of all, we'll study that in comparison with resistor so that it will be easy for you to understand. See, resistor has resistance. Resistor has resistance and denoted by capital R. Resistance is denoted by capital R, and unit for resistance is ohm. Correct? We have seen this in lecture first of this unit. Generally, the ohm is written like this. This is the symbol of ohm. Similar to this, inductor has inductance. जसं रेजिस्टरला रेजिस्टन्स असतो, similarly it is denoted by capital L. Inductance is denoted by capital L. Unit for it for inductance is Henry. Inductance is denoted in Henry. Generally, it is written as capital H. It is denoted by capital H. And how inductor is drawn? The symbol of inductor is the inductor is drawn like this, and two lines are drawn over it. Generally, resistor is symbolically in circuit drawn like this, zigzag lines, correct? And inductor is drawn in the form of coil. There is a definition मध्ये it is a coil that opposes any change in flow of current. A coil that opposes change in flow of current. So this is an inductor and this is the resistor. There is big difference between both. I hope the inductor thing is clear. This is a resistor, so we'll take it here. Now we'll see the types of inductor. Types of inductor first is fixed inductor. जसं resistor ला होतं किंवा capacitor ला होतं. Fixed capacitor, variable capacitor. Similarly, the fixed inductor. Fixed inductor again has three subtypes. The first is air core inductor. B is iron core inductor. C is ferrite core inductor. So three types of inductors are there. Fixed inductor, air core, ferrite core, iron core. And second is variable inductor. Variable inductor generally has similar screw-like structure which was on capacitor. Capacitor ला जसं variable inductor होता, जसं variable knob असतो तशाच पद्धतीने variable inductor पण knob असतो. So here, the first diagram I am showing over here is a air core inductor. So this is the air core inductor. As you can see, if I zoom in, you'll get to know that you can see the center of this core is and free air. So air is inside that coil. Hence it is called as air core. Air core म्हणजे काय त्याचा गाभा, center. So it is nothing but एक प्लास्टिक किंवा सिरॅमिक रॉड घेतला जाईल, त्याच्यावर कॉइल वाउंड केली जाते आणि फायनली त्या रॉड वरून ती कॉइल बाहेर फ्री एअर मध्ये घेतली जाते, जेणेकरून त्याचा सेंटर पुन्हा काय तयार होतो, air. So this is the air core inductor. Now next, the second one is iron core inductor. As you can see, this is the diagram of iron core inductor. This is iron. So this is iron core inductor. And third is ferrite. Ferrite core inductor. This third diagram is the ferrite core inductor. You can say this is your diagram A, diagram B, diagram C. A, B, C. Air core inductor, ferrite core inductor, iron core. So this ferrite core means the center is made up of ferromagnetic material. म्हणजे जे आपलं magnetic material असतं, चुंबकीय material. So the core is made up of it. There is little bit difference between the symbol as well. Iron core symbol is like this, and ferrite core has symbol like this. The dashed lines are there over this because this is a ferromagnetic material, and generally our symbol of inductor is like this. This is air core inductor symbol, this is iron core inductor symbol, and this is ferro core inductor symbol. And another is variable inductor. Generally variable inductor can be of this type. As you can see, there is one slider over here. When you shift this slider to the left side or right side, the inductance value changes. Inductance means this L, this Henry, L value of this changes. Hence it is variable. Its inductance value changes as this slider moves. किंवा like screw पण असतो, तो screw फिरवला की finally त्याची व्हॅल्यू ही चेंज होत असते. So this is inductor. जो आपल्या घरी ट्यूबलाइट मध्ये एक चोक ऐकलेला असतो, चोक is also an inductor. Choke is also inductor. We have seen resistor, we have seen capacitor, we have seen inductor. Is it clear? Or still you are having doubt in this inductor, etc., etc.? You can ask immediately, because the same questions will be asked in the test. Kind of इंडक्टरच्या डेफिनेशन मध्ये इंडक्टर मध्ये याला एअर कोर का म्हणतात, टाइम कोर का म्हणतात, फ्लॅट कोर का म्हणतात, काही डाऊट असेल तर विचारा. रेजिस्टर आणि इंडक्टर मध्ये कन्फ्युजन होऊ शकतं. इफ यू रिमेंबर इट क्लिअरली, you can remind that the wire wound inductor was also this type. One ceramic rod is taken, over that coil is wounded like this. Correct? Coil was wounded. That is nothing but the air core inductor. This is air core. Sorry, this is wire wound resistor. This is wound resistor. याच्यामध्ये आयर्न इंडक्टर आणि वायर वाउंड रेजिस्टर काय डिफरन्स आहे, कन्फ्युजन करू नका. इम्पॉर्टंट थिंग काय आहे की रेजिस्टर मध्ये कोर हा नॉन कंडक्टिव्ह मटेरियलचा असतो, म्हणजे प्लास्टिक किंवा सिरॅमिकचा, बरोबर. त्याच्यामुळे ह्या कोर मधून मॅग्नेटिक लाईन्स ऑफ फोर्सेस कधीच फ्लो होत नाही. त्याच्यामुळे तो ऍज अ रेजिस्टर फरक लक्षात घ्या. रेजिस्टर जो वायर बाउंड रेजिस्टर आहे तो सुद्धा कॉईल लाईक स्ट्रक्चरचाच आहे, स्प्रिंग सारख्या स्ट्रक्चरच आहे, पण त्याच्यामध्ये इंडक्टन्स कधीच क्रिएट होत नाही. त्याचं रिझन आहे कारण की त्याचा कोर हा नॉन कंडक्टिव्ह किंवा नॉन फेरोमॅग्नेटिक मटेरियल पासून बनलेला असतो, सिरॅमिक, प्लास्टिक अशा टाईपच्या. आणि याच्यामध्ये कोर हा कंडक्टिव्ह मटेरियलचा आहे, आयर्न असेल, फेराइट असेल, ज्याच्यामुळे मॅग्नेटिक लाईन्स ऑफ फोर्सेस फ्लो होतात. आणि इंडक्टर हा चेंज होणाऱ्या करंटला अपोज करतो. लक्षात घ्या, चेंज होणाऱ्या करंटला. म्हणजे इंडक्टर मध्ये कॉन्स्टंट 1 अँपिअर करंट गेला ना तर इंडक्टर काहीच ऍक्शन घेणार नाही, तो कॉन्स्टंट करंट जाऊ देईल. बट फेराइट कोर सॉरी जो आपला रेजिस्टर आहे तो 1 अँपिअर करंट जात असेल तर 1 अँपिअरला तो अपोज करेल. आणि इंडक्टर जाणारा चेंज झाला म्हणजे वाढला कमी तरी पण तो अपोज करतो. कमी झाला तर कमी होऊ देत नाही, आणि जास्त झाला तर मेंटेन करण्याचा. दॅट इज युअर इंडक्टर. This is the main thing about inductor. So we have seen the resistor, we have seen the type of electronic component, active component, passive component. Active component means जे गेन प्रोड्यूस करतात त्यांना आपण ऍक्टिव्ह कंपोनेंट्स असं म्हणतो. जे गेन प्रोड्यूस करत नाही आउटपुटला त्याला आपण पॅसिव्ह कंपोनेंट असं म्हणतो. एक्सटर्नल सोर्स लागतो ऑपरेशनला, त्याला ऍक्टिव्ह कंपोनेंट म्हणतो. एक्सटर्नल सोर्स नाही लागत ऑपरेशनला, त्याला पॅसिव्ह कंपोनेंट म्हणतो. ऍक्टिव्ह कंपोनेंट्स आहे डायोड, ट्रान्झिस्टर, डायाड, ट्रायड, मॉसफेट. पॅसिव्ह कंपोनेंट्स आहे रेजिस्टर, कॅपॅसिटर, इंडक्टर. रेजिस्टर आपण शिकलो होतो, सिम्बॉल पाहिला, फॉर्म्युला पाहिला. हा, वन मोर थिंग हिअर, फॉर्म्युला इज रिमेनिंग. How the inductance is calculated? We have seen inductance is denoted by capital L. So inductance is denoted by capital L. How its value is calculated? Its value is calculated by N into phi upon I. N म्हणजे या कॉइलचे किती नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स आहेत ते, phi म्हणजे मॅग्नेटिक फ्लक्स, जी युनिट 1 मध्ये शिकलो आपण, मॅग्नेटिक लाईन्स ऑफ फोर्सेस किंवा मॅग्नेटिक फ्लक्स, तो किती प्रोड्यूस झाला आणि फायनली त्यातून करंट किती जातो इथं इंडक्टर मध्ये. सो इंडक्टन्स इज गिव्हन बाय N into phi upon I. Inductance is measured in Henry, resistance is measured in Ohm, and capacitance is measured in Faraday. This is very important thing. So we have seen inductor in detail. पटकन सांगायला काही डाऊट आहे त्याच्यात?